What's going on, everyone? This is Sheets with BobbyFi, licking our wounds from the first week of Survivor. The good news about Survivor Baseball this year is that we get a strike.
We get a strike. We got our one strike.
If we miss the first week, then doesn't matter. We have another shot. So we took our chance with a team that was literally 0% owned. I would do that every single time. You tell me no matter who it is. You give me guys 0 for 73% owned. We will take it. 0 for 73 owned, we will take it. Oakland lost the first 3 games, and then they came back to win the next 2. So we did have a sweat going into Sunday, but then they gave up too many runs. So let's share my screen, and we'll see who we're supposed to pick this week. So again, just to remind everyone, the rule is you have to get a team that is going to win at least 50% of their games. So because of that, what you need to try to do is pick teams that are playing an even number of games, because it's just so much harder to win 4 of 7 than 3 of 6, okay, for obvious reasons. So fortunately, most of the teams fit that bill. And I did get clarification, by the way, that the All-Star Week doesn't count, so we don't have to worry about that, just saving some team for that. So unfortunately, it's the same thing. You know, even though we lost already, it doesn't matter. We still have to be diligent and pick teams that we might not want to use in the future. So we'll just go kind of matchup by matchup and just see what's up here. So San Francisco, I think that whenever you have a team that has a series against either the Yankees or the Dodgers, you know what I mean, or a team like that, you probably should just toss them.
Yeah.
So I'm tossing San Fran.
And I like San Fran this year, but I think it's also important to. I don't think that they're as good as they. Well, nobody's as good as they've been playing. But yeah, I think that's. I will pass on them.
Dodgers, they're probably going to go 6-0. But in a weird way, you don't want them when they're going to go 6-0. Like you kind of want them when they're going to go 4-2, sort of. You know what I mean? Like maybe they won't be. So maybe we save them. Padres are going to go 6-0. I mean, same thing, I guess. I mean, look, either of those two teams, I mean, I'm sure is gonna win, like the Dodgers and Padres.
Yeah.
So if we don't have anybody else, fine, but let's hold off on that.
Yep.
Texas, I don't know. I don't think I want to play anybody in that Cub weather. 6 games in a row on the road is no
and the Cubs are good.
Yep, so that's no good. Phillies, boy, the Braves are really 1-8.
The Braves have looked horrendous, but they'll probably bounce back soon.
6 games on the road though for the Phillies.
I don't think we want to mess with that.
Angels, no thanks. The Mets are going to go 6-0 probably.
Yeah,
5-1 or something.
I'm mildly interested in the Mets. I'm not. I think that they're good. I'm not sold that they're as good as maybe people around the New York media would lead you to believe. So I'm open to them this week because I like these matchups. You get home against the Marlins and at Oakland, or at the Athletics, whatever.
So we're
can't even say a place for them. Can we call them Vegas yet? Like, come on, give us something.
So I'm writing these down. So Padres, Mets. I'm just putting teams that are going to advance. We'll put Dodgers. Dodgers, Mets, Padres for now. Yankees are probably fine too.
I don't love the Yankees schedule either. At the Tigers is tough.
I'll forget it.
And then I think San Francisco is tough.
We'll find better spots. Cubs at Dodgers, no good. Red Sox. 7 games. That stinks. Okay. Tigers against the Yankees, no good. Marlins against the Mets, no good. Arizona, 3. 3 against the Orioles scares me.
Yeah. That whole thing looks a little bit shaky.
I mean, 6 at home is nice, but those are two. Those are 2 not easy teams.
The one thing, the thing is, it fits my criteria. Where if you're going to play Arizona, try to do it on a week where maybe because look, most weeks they're going to play either the Giants, Dodgers, or Padres.
That's true.
But this is not like they're facing cupcakes either. So
right, they'll face cupcakes. They'll face cupcakes at some point.
Yeah, at some point we'll get them for that if we're still around.
Brewers, they got those 3 against the Rockies, but on the road, man, it's tough like that.
It's tough. 6 on the road is probably a no-go.
Blue Jays 7 games. Cardinals, no.
Kansas City 7.
Astros. I mean, they got 3 at home against the Angels. That's good.
Yeah, and I'm not buying them at the Mariners though.
Okay.
This might be the. I don't think it is. I think the Astros probably bounce back, sort of like they did last year. But there's a time where they're just going to blow up and have a terrible season, and I think this may be in the running for it. I'm not sure yet. So I feel a little wishy-washy on them. So far, my favorite is the Mets, and I know it'd be nice to save them, but I think there's other teams that I feel just as good about saving.
Well, let's keep going here. Royals, no, 7 games. Tampa could be just uber sneaky, but even though the Braves are 1-8, they scare me a little bit.
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay,
but they do have the 6 at home, though. I think they're on the board for us. At least to
put them on the board for now. Baltimore at Zona.
Who's playing the White Sox? Where do we haven't seen?
We're getting there. We're getting there.
Okay.
Oakland, no thanks. Oh, Padres and Mets. You're gonna have a good week, Oakland. All right. Cleveland is home against the White Sox and home against KC.
Okay, they have to be considered at least.
They have to be considered at least. Twins, no. Nats versus Dodgers, no thanks. Pirates, no. Reds at Giants. Oh wait, they play the Reds are at Giants. No, we don't want that, right?
Yeah, I don't think so.
Pirates are home against Cardinals.
Then at the Reds, Do
we get 2 Skeens though?
Let me see where they're at in their rotation. It's rotation.
If we get 2 Skeens, I think it's no. He would have to pitch today for it to be 2 Skeens. Right?
Yeah, I don't think we would get 2 Skeens, unfortunately.
Okay. Seattle. No. Astros and Rangers. I think we're asking for it. No White Sox, no Colorado, no Braves till further notice. All right, so I wrote down a total of 6 teams to think about. I put Padres, Mets, Cleveland, Dodgers, Zona, Tampa. Okay, so Dodgers I think is a save. Mets. See, I like your idea. Remember, the logic is not taking the Mets because they're good. The logic is taking them because maybe they're not that good.
Maybe they're not. Yeah, maybe they're not as good. Yeah.
And now you get them against the Marlins and the A's. Maybe you'll be happy when they're like barely a 500 team.
Yeah.
And people are struggling to take them. I don't mind that at all. So wait, the Mets. So I think that's pretty safe actually.
That would probably be the safest of the good options. I think it was between them or the Tampa Bay would be the other one I would like.
Yeah, so let's attempt to survive through the
stick around.
How about that? So let's take the Mets.
Stick around this week.
Yeah, let's attempt to stick around till tax season at least. Okay.
Yeah, right.
That'll be good. So we're gonna take the Mets and enjoy this wonderful Mets weather tonight. We'll see what happens. All right, that's it. Well, we'll see you next week, hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully that sounds right. All right. Good luck, guys. We'll see you guys later this afternoon.